The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-rhymed them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What is up? What is up? What is up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday to everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It is a wonderful day. It's a great day, man. I slept so good, man, last night. I went to bed, man. I slept so good. I didn't even want to get out of bed this morning. I slept great, man. And, man, after all them Twitter spaces, man, this week, I was wore the hell out, man. I fell out, man. I fell asleep like a rock. But got to travel tomorrow, though. So, yeah, we'll get into a little bit of my schedule next week as the show goes on. But, man, we got a lot of news today, a lot of stuff going on. You know, some stuff to get into. There's not a lot of stories in crypto, but the stories that are out there in crypto are big stories. There's not a lot of stories in the market in general, even in the stock market, but the stories that are out there are big, and they have impact, a lot of impact on what's going to happen, especially going into the weekend. I'm gonna tell you guys this now, and I'll tell you guys this at the end. Be careful this weekend in the markets. You got a government shutdown looming right at your doorstep in another 2 days. You know, it doesn't look like they're going to come to a resolution in the next 2 days. And it is definitely going to affect these markets if the government shuts down. But we'll get into some of that. Let me get to the chat. Good morning, Doc. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Selmo. Good morning, brother. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing well on this Friday. Yeah. Seiko, good morning, brother. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Wake up, man. Mr. P, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, brother. I hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Yeah, so I hope everybody's doing well. Man. Yeah, man. I tell you, it's been great. Been a great week. What's up, Timsky? What's up, man? What's up, man? Yes, the DGs are rolling in, brother. They are rolling in. But be very, very careful this weekend, guys. I'm telling you, this thing's gonna get nasty. It could get nasty, as a possibility of getting nasty. The Asian markets last night, they closed okay. The European markets woke up this morning. They put us in the green. They're trading well. They're trading really, really well. But our pre-markets, they're all in the green. They seem to be trading well. These markets have had a pretty tough month, I would say. They've been beat up pretty bad. Stock market's been beat up pretty bad this past month. Man, I don't know. It's been session lows almost every day. Are these green candles? Are these green candles a fake out? I think so, Timsky. Because the government's gonna shut down on Saturday. There's no way that they can push these budget bills through the House and then the Senate between now and Saturday. Government shutdown. So definitely a fake out. Chaco, what's up? What's up, my brother? How are you, man? Welcome to the stream, man. How are you? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, so I think that these markets, they look green right now. My assumption is that they're gonna close in the red today. Good morning, my man Elmo. My man Elmo's in the building. Timsky, good morning. Yeah. So yeah, good morning, Timsky, man. Timsky's in the building. Yo, man, go subscribe to Timsky's channel, man. It's a little I tried to get on there this morning, man, but man, I was tucked away in bed, man. I was feeling good this morning, sleeping away, brother. But these markets, man, you gotta understand that when this government shutdown comes, it's gonna affect every market, guys, every market. So you know, you gotta be ready for that. Gotta be ready for that. Coinbase, guys, Coinbase stock right here. We do got a little bit of Coinbase news. Sitting at 75.16. Still trading a little bit lower than where I think it should be trading, but it's on its way up a little bit. It took a hit yesterday, like the rest of the market took a little bit of a hit, but definitely on the downward side. But this market, guys, don't get faked out. And it's Friday. Yes, it is, brother. Yes, it is. I am here. I had to wake up early. I had to wake up early to catch this one. Yeah, get on up, baby. Get on up. Get on up. It's always a good one, man. We always have a good time in the morning, man. Always. But yeah, so don't get faked out by these markets. Government's gonna shut down on Saturday, and these markets are gonna absolutely tank. Right now in the cryptocurrency market, guys, we got market cap sitting at $1.08 trillion, up about 2.2% on the day. Put about $2 billion into the market since yesterday. And there's some reasons why ETF got approved. Some things are happening within the market. Early birds get the worm. You're right, Mr. P. Wake up, get in that market. Usually the people that are the earliest in the market are the ones that make the most money. But Bitcoin, guys, it's up about 0.05%, up about on the hour, up about 2% on the day, sitting at $27,047. Broke that $27,000 mark yesterday. This is the big one right here, guys. The Ethereum, it's up to $1,674, up about 13% on the hour, up about 2.87% on the 24-hour, and up about 4.98% on the week. We talked about Ethereum falling way behind Bitcoin this whole week. It wasn't getting as much volume as Bitcoin. That all changed last night. And if you look at the volume, Ethereum far out performed Bitcoin last night and caught up. So definitely because of the ETF news there. BNB sitting at 216. It's down about 0.02%. Let's call that even. On an hour, it's up about 1.2% on the day, and up about 2.45% on the week. So not too bad. XRP holding that 50-cent line again. We know that this is a crucial line for XRP, sitting at 50 cents. So it broke back above that yesterday, and it came up to 51 cents. It's up about 1.7% on the day. So definitely has some positive momentum in XRP going into today. So definitely like to see that. Polygon sitting at 52 cents. It's got some good momentum going into the day as well. This thing I thought was going to break below 50 cents yesterday. It hovered right there at that 50-cent mark yesterday for a while. Definitely thought it was going to come below that, but it didn't. It's up about just up 0.8% on the week. So not too bad. It's not performing too bad. Shiba Inu, guys, continues to just hover around this 7.3, 7.5 range right here. So it's just kind of trading sideways when you look at the percentages. Chainlink, guys, took a big move up this week. Huge move up this week. Sitting at $7.72 right now. Yesterday it was around 780, but it's up about 0.08% on the hour, down about 0.69, call it 0.7% on the day, but up about 14.4% on the week. There's been Chainlink news out all week. We'll get into one piece of that news here in a minute. Chainlink definitely was on the move this week. Definitely was doing big things this week. Stellar sitting at about 11 cents, 11.4, guys. This thing's been basically sideways all week, which isn't a bad thing. That's kind of where you want to see it in this market, holding its own in this market that's up and down. And Stellar seems to just be holding its line. So that's good enough. That's good enough for right now. Crow sitting at 5 cents right now. This thing dropped to that 4 cent level yesterday, but definitely rebounded quick. It's up about 1.18% on the day. It's up about let's call it 1% on the week, somewhere in there. So definitely holding its own, just like Stellar. It's just continues to just kind of hold itself in this down market, and sometimes that's good enough just to continually hold your line of support. Drop below it a little bit, come back, drop below it a little bit, come back. Sometimes in a down market like this, it's just good enough just to hang on. Quant, guys, sitting at $90. This thing was $88 the other day. So it's definitely starting to rebound a little bit. It's trying its best to get up to that $100 level again. So it gained a couple dollars the other day, through this 24 hours, the last 24-hour period. So definitely starting to make its comeback. We will go ahead and look at these bubbles, see what we got going on here. I'll get back to the chat here in a second. Right here. Early bird for sure. Early bird for sure. I made a play already. Yeah, I tell everybody, Timsky, I usually make the majority of my cryptocurrency trades between 5 and 6 a.m. Is usually when I'm in and out of most of my trades, I should say, not out of them, but definitely in them. Definitely is usually when I get in. Crypto bubbles, they look pretty good. They look green. They look like the market's holding on pretty well. I would be skeptical of this market at this point. We'll see how this thing opens up. We'll see what happens. Like I said, we're not going to get any resolution to that debt ceiling. The debt ceiling is going to go up. There's no way around it. They will pay their bills. It's just a matter of how much. Hitting the gym. All right, Doc. The debt ceiling will go up. There's just no way around it, guys. So that means that, they are going to print some more money to pay this debt. Big Watch, dude, what's up, brother? What is up? They are going to, do that. They're going to print some more money. And what'd you say about Quant, Selmo? I see Quant going to at least 80. I see downward pressure in it too, Selmo. That's why I haven't bought. I said that, I've been saying that all week. I see a lot of sell pressure in Quant. I see it coming back down, and I'm sitting there waiting. Really, Quant had a nice run, and now it's going to have to. It's going to retrace a little bit. It's had a nice run, and sat around that 120, 115 area for a while, and definitely gonna come back down. I'm with you, Selmo. I see it around that low $80 area when it's all said and done. Before it makes that next move up, I definitely see it around that $80 low $80 area. So, but yeah, I mean, the bubbles look good. They look decent. Not bad at all. But be careful because this debt ceiling is going to play a big factor. You can start to see it come into the market when you move to the hourly. The American markets are starting to wake up. The Asian markets and the European markets pushed cryptocurrency so far on the day. They pushed it so far in the day. They were trading while we were sleeping. And the European markets, as they kind of wake up a little bit, I mean, they've been up So they're trading, and as the American markets start to wake up a little bit, you can see the market start to push down as the Americans start to trade a little bit. It's all about the debt ceiling, guys. They're going to print money. The debt's going to go up. It's just a matter of how much and how long the government's going to be shut down for. And you're going to see the stock market price. My assumption is, this is my assumption. Read the banner on the bottom. This is not financial advice, but throughout the day, you probably see the stock markets tumble today, and then you'll probably see that roll over into the crypto market. Will probably tumble today as well, just because of the uncertainty of the debt ceiling. And this is why Jerome Powell left the door open for more rate increases to come. This is one of the reasons why. It's simple math. If you print more money, you have a longer way to go to curb inflation, curb spending, curb all that stuff. And as they turn them, as they get ready to turn these printers back on, you already know the outcome of that. We're living that right now. It's about to get a little bit worse, and at the end of the day, it's going to affect all of our investments. So I do see a downturn coming here, and the problem with that is how this thing works is they're going to print more money. You see the yields going up now on the stock exchange. People are buying into T-bills. They're buying into 10-year bonds, things like that. They're securing their money. Well, why are they doing that? Because as the government prints more money, and this economy gets a little bit worse, what's the first thing that they do is they go up and they buy up all this bad debt at an extremely high rate. So, the government will come in, they'll buy up all them T-bills, they'll buy up all that stuff at an extremely high rate, and people will make money off of that. And at the end of the day, that's just how the system works. So the government will then turn around because they own it now. Well, not because they own it, but they also have to pay interest on that. So they're even going to have to print more money to pay interest on the stuff that they own, the stuff that we own. So it's just a vicious cycle that just keeps getting worse. But you'll see it play out as the weeks move on. But definitely not a good situation right now, and the markets will reflect it. Probably either later on today or early next week, you'll see this market really take a turn for the downside. I think that's my assumption. So I'm sitting on the sidelines today. Get into some of this news real quick. Chainlink, guys, we hit on this a little bit yesterday. They put out this post yesterday. I retweeted it. And it's called the Universal Gas Token. When you look at this thing, it can change the way that we trade on DeFi in general. And I'm interested to see as this thing rolls out more and more, the more details that we get. But when you look at it, you have all the blockchains that they're connected to, not all of them here, but a picture of a large portion of them right here. And then they're going to run, you run your transactions through Chainlink as the gas token, and boom, it spits your tokens out on the other side, where Chainlink would become the universal gas token for their interoperability blockchain over here. If this can happen and you can get a universal gas token, and you have one token where you don't have to trade BNB, you don't have to trade Ethereum, you can come to one blockchain and trade it all and buy all your tokens right there. That changes the game a little bit, right? That changes what we do. That changes the game. That changes how everything works. And the fact that it's going to be cheaper is really a game changer. So, more information on this to come as they roll it out. But man, oh man, and with the supply of Chainlink token itself, if they can use that as the gas token, which it looks like they are here, man, it can make that thing shoot. It can make that thing shoot up, man. It really can. And like I said, Chainlink has just been developing this whole time. In this month, they just keep rolling out stuff that's just huge. It's just big movers. It's huge, and that's why you see this price moving the way that it's moving, right? you see this price, big money's coming into this project. Big money's coming in. It's leaving Ethereum. It's starting to, you track the wallets. It's leaving Ethereum. It's starting to come over here to Chainlink. That's why you see it. It's because of innovations like this. It's because of these things that are going on. It's with the interoperability upgrade to their blockchain. It's with the connections they have with Swift. It's with the connections they have with the banks. And it's with it all started with their interoperability upgrade. So we brought that interoperability upgrade to you guys as soon as it happened. We were around here talking about it. So, we were kind of right on top of this thing as it was going down. So big, huge news from Chainlink there, guys. Coinbase secures futures license for non-U.S. citizens. This is big news too. What's Chaka say? Universal gas token. That really would change things. Yeah, Chaka, it would. In the fact that they're saying that the fees are going to be pennies on a dollar compared to Ethereum. It's going to be a game changer, man. Think about your ERC20 tokens that you buy. If you're buying them through Chainlink and you're paying pennies on a dollar in gas fees, you can go there. You can buy your ERC20s, your BNBs, your base tokens, everybody that they're interoperability with, and you don't have to hold all the rest of them tokens in your wallet. You just got to hold that wallet, hold that Chainlink token in that wallet, and at the end of the day, you're good. And you're paying pennies on a dollar for your transactions, and ultimately, that's what we want. When you get to the bull run and you're paying $150, $200 in gas fees, that's just not. It's not something that's appealing to people. It's part of the game. It's part of the process, but it's just not appealing to people. Hey, Ken, what is up, my brother? So you see Coinbase secures futures license for non-U.S. residents. Guys, this is big. We know that Coinbase got approved for a futures license here in the United States. Now they're moving and they got a future license for non-U.S. citizens as well. You know that Coinbase has a big push on right now to go international with their exchange. And this is going to be huge because, a lot of people trade, shorts and longs and futures and options trading and all that. And now Coinbase, this gives them the ability to really push their exchange out internationally and have a selling point to it. So this is a big deal for Coinbase, right? Huge deal for Coinbase, huge deal for their exchange, huge deal for them guys growing internationally. It looks like to me, Coinbase is trying to fill the gaps left by FTX and Binance internationally, right? So we know that Binance is getting kicked out of places left and right. We know that, they're just not the chosen one out there internationally. And we know what happened with FTX. We don't have to relive that saga, right? But it looks like Coinbase is really trying to fill the gaps internationally that these guys left. And with Coinbase's name being as secure as it is, it gives people, a more sense of security trading with Coinbase right now. They're a publicly traded company. They're a United States publicly traded company. It definitely gives them a leg up on just the security that people have. Waddy, good morning. So it gives them guys a leg up, just name recognition, insurance, just a little bit of everything, right? So they're definitely making moves internationally. And I like it. I like the fact that they're making moves internationally. I love the fact that they are actually Jesus. I love the fact that they are moving international as well. Crypto G, what's up? Good morning, my brother. Good morning. So this is great for Coinbase, great for the company itself. Let's get into the big news that happened yesterday. Valkyrie gets approval to start buying ETH futures for its for its existing Bitcoin ETF. So Valkyrie actually has a spot Bitcoin ETF, right? Already, right? So what the SEC has done is they allowed them to integrate Ethereum into their existing Bitcoin ETF, right? So this is kind of like a dual ETF, right? If you buy into this ETF, you're going to be buying into the spot Bitcoin ETF, well, the Bitcoin ETF and the Ethereum ETF, right? So they gave the approval for Valkyrie to start rolling this out as of October 3rd, right? Huge news for Ethereum, which is why you see this, which is why you see Ethereum's volume right here start to come up and start to run parallel with Bitcoin. Because remember, all week we kept saying Ethereum's not running with Bitcoin. Ethereum's not running with Bitcoin. They usually run together, and they're not this week. Bitcoin's far outperforming Ethereum. Well, Ethereum just caught up in the last 24 hours based on this news, right? Based on this news right here. So a lot of people are FOMOing into Ethereum right now because of this. So be careful. Don't get caught. Don't get caught in this Ethereum trap, right? A lot of people are going to FOMO into Ethereum. And then the ones that were in it, the big institutions that were in it early, they're going to come in and they're going to dunk on you as this price goes up. They're going to come in and they're going to dunk on you guys, especially when the market goes down, because we have this issue with the government, right? So they're going to come in and they're going to get you. Oh boy, missed the start. Nah, man, the start was good, man. We just rolled it, man. Yes, smash that like button, man. Elmo Ken, Crypto Smith. Yes, we are all here, brother. We are all here. So don't get dunked on this quick pump. And hey, DG, is Valkyrie in Canada? I believe that their headquarters are in Canada, but I do know that they do trade on the American Stock Exchange as well. So I think that they probably have an office in Canada. I believe that's where their main office is, but I believe that they do have offices here in the United States as well. So this is going to go live October 3rd. This is huge. This is big. It's the first Ethereum ETF to be approved and come out. We always had a debate back and forth on what would come first, the Ethereum ETFs or the Bitcoin ETFs. I always thought that the Bitcoin ETFs would come first and pave the way for the Ethereum ETFs, even though we knew that people were applying for the Ethereum ETFs. ARK is definitely was the first one to apply for the Ethereum ETF. We always knew that this was going to happen. But I thought it was going to work in reverse. But I'm not against this hybrid model either. If this is the way that the SEC wants to go, where they're lumping Bitcoin ETFs and Ethereum ETFs all in one, I'm not against that either. I think it's an interesting strategy. It accomplishes the same goal, but when you buy it, you're buying both, right? You're buying both. Bull run? No, not yet. No, I think you're gonna need these ETFs as part of the bull run, but I don't think that these ETFs will set off a bull run. I think there's too many things going on externally to spark that bull run 100%, Crypto G. But I definitely think these ETFs are a big part of what's going to happen during that bull run. What I'm trying to confirm is that there still isn't an American company with spot. Yes and no, Big Watch. 100% American company? No. A company that has offices and as an American traded on the American Stock Exchange? Yes. BlackRock's Valkyrie's an international company. They're all over the place, right? So isn't BlackRock. A lot of these investment firms are all over the place. They operate in multiple different markets, which means they have to have offices in multiple different markets. So yes and no. You know what I'm saying, Big Watch? Like yes and no. Like, are they American company? Technically, you could say yes because they have offices here. Do they only do business in the United States? No. But BlackRock's in the same boat, right? Technically, they're an American company, but they're international as well. So, Summers, good morning, brother. How are you? How are you? So, when you're dealing with businesses this size, it's hard to narrow down exactly, where they're at, right? Big Watch, Valkyrie. Valkyrie is headquartered in Brentwood, Tennessee. So their United States headquarters are in Brentwood, Tennessee. So thank you, Selma. Thank you, brother. I knew that they had offices here, headquarters here, but I know that they have a headquarters in Canada, and I believe they have a headquarters in somewhere in Europe as well, European nations as well. So it's I didn't see a bull run coming. I don't see a bull run coming to Summers. I think all of this is leading up to that. I still think that we're still looking at second half of next year. ETH will overtake Bitcoin in market cap in the next 5 years. It could. It very well could. But yeah, thanks so much for tracking down their headquarters, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, brother. ETH will overtake Bitcoin's market cap in 5 years. It could. I think Ethereum's going to come out with a bunch of upgrades to their blockchain. I think that the Shanghai upgrade was the first upgrade they needed. The only thing that they needed to do was move from proof of work to proof of stake, and they did that with the Shanghai upgrade. But I think the bigger upgrades are yet to come. I mean, obviously, when you get to sharding, that's when the big one's going to roll out during that phase. But I think we're going to have a couple mini upgrades to the Ethereum network. It's really going to increase its speed, lower its transaction cost, and just make it more affordable to do business on the Ethereum blockchain as it rolls out. I think ETH is here to stay for the long haul. ETH isn't going anywhere, and their upgrades are going to get really. If you really dive into what their plans are for the future, their upgrades are going to come. They're going to be massive. ETH may be faster than BTC, but ETH is still slow. ETH is slow. They do have to upgrade their speed, and they got to upgrade their cost, right? When I say upgrade, they got to boost their speed and drive their cost down. And I think then will come in future upgrades. Here's the question that everybody's got to ask themselves, right? Let's say Ethereum does that, right? And Ethereum, obviously the price is going to come up as these ETFs start to get rolled out, right? It's going to drive the price of Ethereum up. Just the same way it's going to drive the price of Bitcoin up as these ETFs get approved for Bitcoin, right? It's going to drive that price up. It works the same way for both. Here's the question. Here's the bigger question that I have with Ethereum. That not with Ethereum, but with the market in general, right? We know that Ethereum is going to control a large portion of contract deployment, right? And as it gets faster, let's say it gets faster and cheaper, let's say it gets its, I don't want to put this out there in a way that sounds negative, right? But let's say that it gets as fast as some of the layer 2s out there, right? And as cheap as some of the layer 2s out there, right? the whole purpose of a layer 2 blockchain is to fill the gap and make it cheaper for transacting on the Ethereum blockchain, right? So if Ethereum itself is as fast as a layer 2 and as cheap as a layer 2, why are you going to use the layer 2? Right? That's the question I have, right? So your layer 2s, they have to be bigger than just a layer 2. You got to have something else that goes along with them layer 2s in order to continually make them relevant, right? Because why would a developer launch a contract on a layer 2 that runs on top of Ethereum if it's just as cheap and just as fast to run it on Ethereum itself? That's the question moving into the future, right? Now, can Ethereum ever get there? I don't know. We'll see. They say they can. It's in their roadmap. And if they can, that market cap's going to explode. So, I mean, that is the question moving forward, is what do these layer 2s do, right? Like, what do they do? But that's the big news of the day right there, guys. And here on the back side of that news, you have the SEC delaying decisions on 4 spot Bitcoin ETF filings ahead of the government shutdown, right? So not only they approved one, but now they're kicking back the regular Bitcoin ETFs, and BlackRock being one of them, right? BlackRock being one of them, Bitverse being the other, so there's a bunch of them that have applied, that when you look at this, they're kicking these ones back, but approve Valkyries, right? So, it's not like the SEC is sitting out here and getting ready to roll out a whole bunch of ETFs and saying the door's open. Gold, what's going on? Good morning, right? Good morning, brother. So it's not like they're opening the door and saying the floodgates are open, right? They're kicking this can down the road. And what are they using as an excuse right here? The government shutdown, right? So any excuse that they have not to approve some of these spot ETFs, they're going to use it. So you have that great news over here, and we're going to take this win with Valkyrie being approved. And then you have the crappy news over here where they just kicked it further down the road for Bitcoin ETFs. And earlier in the week, they kicked down the road the Arkham Ethereum ETF as well. So, we're in a situation where we don't really know what's coming at us on a day-to-day basis when it comes to the SEC and what they're going to do. They're keeping us guessing all the time. Like, there's no rhyme, no reason, no method to the madness of where they're going and what they're going to do. So that's going to delay. That's going to delay a lot of people coming into the market, a lot of big money coming into the market, because the one thing that big money hates is uncertainty. They hate uncertainty. And right now it's uncertain. All we really need is BTC, ETH, USDT, or stablecoin XRP. These two to me are only ones that don't seem like a gamble token. Summers, man, there are some good projects. There's, and they're not gambles. I mean, when you get up here to the top, right, you get into Bitcoin and you get into Ethereum and get into some stable coins and you get into, some of these top tokens. They're not gambles. I would say Chainlink's not a gamble either, right? That's not a gamble either. I would say some of these top tokens are not gambles. They're going to be here for a while. They're not going anywhere. They're developing. They've been through some bull markets. They've been through some bear markets. They're here. They're not really going anywhere. I mean, you got to be careful what you invest in at this point, right? Hey, DG, IMO. It's the spot ETF. It's the spot ETFs that are going to have the biggest. Yeah, it's the spot ETFs that are going to have the biggest impact. That's what we want. Them are the ones. Them are the ones that are going to push the market. The spot ETFs. I mean, there's already future ETF, Bitcoin ETFs out there already. There's already spot, Bitcoin ETFs out on the market already. I mean, you can go buy them from like Grayscale and places like that right now. You want that spot ETF. That's what's going to push the market. That's what's going to make it go. That's what's going to push these market caps up for both Bitcoin and Ethereum. And when the market gets pushed up in Bitcoin and Ethereum, it will roll down into the altcoins. It'll roll down into some of the lower market cap coins that are attached to Ethereum. Obviously BTC now has BTC 20, which some of them are attached to. It'll push them up too, but definitely it'll push up the Ethereum, everything that's attached to Ethereum. I just see any other projects are really worth it because they all are trying to accomplish a lot of them are trying to accomplish the same thing. And I've said that on here before, Summers. I don't think that everybody's going to make it, right? Like I don't think that all of these tokens are going to make it, right? Because they're all trying to do the same thing, right? A layer 2 is a layer 2 that's a layer 2, right? There's really no difference between which layer 2 you're on, right? I just don't think, unless you're bringing in tons of volume to sustain your layer 2 or sustain your blockchain or sustain your project, you're probably going to be in a little bit of trouble, right? Especially when you look at most of the top tokens, right? When you look at most of these top 50 tokens, they're all doing the same thing, right? They're all trying to accomplish the same thing, right? Most of them, right? So at some point you got to say which ones are going to make it, which ones aren't, right? Not all of these are going to be here, right? If you go back to the last bear market going into the bull market, your top 50 tokens weren't the same once you got past like the top 10. There was different tokens up here, right? And they didn't make it and they dropped. And after this after this bull run, you'll see the same thing. This top 25 to top 50 is not going to look the same. There's going to be different projects sitting in this top 25 to top 50. And some of these projects that are sitting up here aren't going to be here. They're going to drop. And it's just a matter of which ones, right? Which ones do you see that are going to make it through, and which ones do you see that are not going to make it through, right? They're all not going to be there. So what's up, everyone? Getting my subs. Yes, baby. Get them subs, man. Ken. Saitama to the moon, baby. Saitama gonna be in the top 50, man. Saitama gonna be in the top 50. I'm calling it now. You heard it here first. Saitama to the top 50 tokens, baby. But yeah, they're all not gonna be here. I mean, when you look at some of these, the volume, where they're at, where their development teams are, they're just not gonna be here. I don't know how else to say that. Getting that cash, baby. All right, yeah, getting that cash. You know what I'm pissed off about, Timsky? Speaking about cash, right? I'll tell you what I did, and I'll tell you I made money, but I'll tell you why I screwed myself, right? Because we all make these mistakes, right? We all make these mistakes. So I put in a long on Ethereum yesterday morning, right? Probably down. Is this the day chart? Yes, this is the day chart. So it must have been, where's this price range at? 162. Further down than that. Probably down up in here, right? Down over here. It was in the morning, first thing in the morning. So I put a long in on Ethereum, right? And I rolled this thing all the way up last night on Wadi Space as it started to go up, right? I was counting my money, right? So before I went to bed last night, which was shortly after that space, I closed the long, right? I closed it out. So I made money. I made a pretty good money. I rolled this all the way up with 10x leverage all the way up to last night. And when I woke up this morning, I left a lot of money on the table because I didn't hit it up in here, right? I didn't hit that spike up in there. Whereas if I would have just left it, even till this morning when I woke up, I would have made a lot more money. But green is green, baby. Green is green, Timsky. Green is green, baby. So yeah, I mean, so we all look at things and we're like, damn, man, I missed that one. Yeah, I got out too early, man. I got out too early. As Selbo, as we would say, baby, I pulled out too early. So, but yeah, Sego and Selbo, I pulled out too early, man. So yeah, I mean, I missed it, but I still made money, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right? That's what it's all about. And bro, you made profit. Yeah, I made good money when we were on your space last night. I was sitting there, I was watching my money go ding, 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 ding. So, but I should have let it ride till the morning, which I usually do. If I put in something like a short or a long, I usually let it ride all night into the morning and then reevaluate it. And I should have, but you know what? We all look back and go, oh my God, I wish I would have did that. I wish I would have did this. But at the end of the day, as long as you're making cash, it doesn't matter, man. Nothing else matters. Nothing else, man. Can't look at what you should have made or could have made. Just look at what you're making. And that's it. Go ahead and we'll get into see what time it is. We'll get into some of these tokens that we watch on a daily basis over here, and then we will get out of here. I'll tell you guys, my schedule is gonna be a little rough next week. I have to leave tomorrow. Gotta go get me a hot shave today, get ready. I'm leaving tomorrow. I have to go away on some business, and I've never been. This is a new spot for me. And I don't know what my setup's going to be out there. So I don't know what my streaming schedule is going to be like out there. And I don't know what my Twitter space schedule is going to be either. But I got to go out here. I got to take care of some of this business. Anybody next to Wilmington, North Carolina, go ahead, give me a call. Maybe we can meet up for lunch or something. But that's where I'll be. Not sure what my streaming schedule looks like. I'm going to try my best to stream. Try my best to get at you guys on a regular time, but it may be a little bit different. I'm not sure what my setup's going to be when I get there. I'm not sure. Not sure of anything really. I'm getting off the plane and I'm really not sure of anything. I'm not sure of what any of it looks like. So, we'll see tomorrow, but I'll let you guys know. I'll update you guys on Twitter and everything else, but not sure, even about my space on Tuesday night, because I'm not sure how long I'll have to be at the office every day, because I'm not going down there because everything's peaches and roses. I'll just put it like that. Yeah. Why when it comes to when it comes to marbles, didn't that crypto realist, I don't know about that too much. I don't know about that one too much, so you guys can go on that. So we get over here, we get to Stewie, guys. Stewie's doing well. Stewie's up again. It had a big sell-off 4 days ago. 4 days ago, it had a big sell-off, started to recover. Definitely on its way back up again. Definitely on its way back up the charts again. They were at a $1.5 million market cap, right around their all-time high. Somewhere up around there, that 1.5, sitting at about 1.44 now. Definitely on its way back up to that $1.5 million market cap. Still sitting on 89 holders, right around 90 holders. So not too bad. They gain holders every single day. So definitely looking good over there. Jasmy, definitely sitting at the 3599 level. I got my little channel right here, guys. This is just my channel. You guys don't, create your own channel. But anytime Jasmy's inside of this channel, I feel comfortable buying. And right now it's been sitting in this channel for a long time. So guess what? I've been buying for a long time, right? So this is my buy channel right here. I'm comfortable buying anywhere inside of this channel, regardless of how far up or how far down it is in this channel. As long as it sits in that channel, I feel comfortable buying it. How long are you going to? Well, it'll be the Monday, Tuesday. I leave tomorrow, but technically it'd be Monday that week, right? So just a week, hopefully just a week. Hopefully we can go out there and get it taken care of in a week. Crypto Realist back. Oh no, is Crypto Realist back? You can stream from Mickey D's brother. Yeah, but you got, it's hard to stream without two screens. It's hard to stream when there's noise behind you, like it picks up everything. It's one of the things where you want to be right. Oh, he's not back yet, Somo? No, Somo. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. Crypto Reels ain't back yet. So, really, yeah. I mean, Jasmy, as long as it's in that channel, I'm buying it. And I do that with every single one of my tokens, guys. I draw me a couple channels, and I'm like, as long as it sits in them channels, I'm good. And I just don't waver from that, right? I just don't. Even though you guys don't see them all these channels on this chart. Not sure why I put that one on this chart, but I did. But as long as I do have them for every single one of these. Them are just like my trading channels where I feel comfortable buying a project at. So Bone, guys, sitting at 83 cents. Definitely had a push up, but definitely now it's pushing back down. When you look at Bone is its next level that is probably going to drop to, if it can't hold this 83 to 84 cent range, is probably back down here to 79 cents. 79 cents is probably where it's going to go to. So we'll see. It was up in the 90 cent range. It couldn't hold that. It got smacked right back down. You see the green candles for the last couple of days. It was right around 90 something cents. Couldn't hold that level. Got smacked back down here, and looks like it's got a lot of selling pressure in it. Looks like that's going to continue today. So look for that 79 cent level right there. Coming back down there, possibly 75. MMAI 301424, guys. Definitely on a down. Definitely chart is on a downhill here. This is got to come out with some utility. Got to get the wallet out, right? At the end of the day, that's what that's all about. Definitely got to get the wallet out. Definitely got to take care of that. But definitely some sell off here. Got to get the wallet out. As far as MMAI guys goes, you guys know that they're no longer have the influencers on. So, you're not going to see that weekly content, the weekly updates. You will see one or two more videos from me. I always fulfill my contracts, and I will do that. I'm a man of my word, so I will do that, and without a doubt. Do still think that the project's strong, and I'm actually grateful for everybody that I met through this project. I'm grateful for all of the influencers that are in this project, that were in this project, that we consider lifelong friends to me. A lot of people I met in this project will be considered lifelong friends to me too, as well. So it's kind of bittersweet to kind of kind of be where we're at right now. It's a great project. There's great people, great investors, and great influencers in this project. It's you know, like I said, I made a lot of friends, met a lot of you guys there, and it's one of these projects that I think we'll see where it goes, right? Like, got to have utility out, got to get the utilities out. Utilities got to be right. They're working on it, and we got it. They got to come out. I still stand by what I said. Waiting for that wallet has been a chore. Should have been out, I think, by now. But at the end of the day, it'll come out when it's ready. And but it's been an absolute pleasure, to be in this project. It's been a pleasure to work with the people that I've worked with, and all the influencers in this project are absolutely great. Community members, a lot of them are really good, but we'll see what happens, right? Neroni, sitting at 30 cents, 30 cents. Well, yeah, about 30 cents, 38.9. Had a big push up, and obviously people are taking profits, which is natural for a chart, right? But it had a nice push up. We look at the day charts, guys. We look at the day charts. We don't try to blind you with 15-minute charts or hour charts to make a project look better or worse than what it is. We look at the day charts, and it had a big push up. Obviously, people are taking profits, right? So people are taking a little bit of profits, but they're getting eaten up, right? They're only developing a lot of good stuff. They actually have they have utility, right? They have a sniper bot. They got a GFX platform that works phenomenally. A lot of projects out here are actually using it to make some of their social media posts. That's how good it works. Some other projects are in it, making their social media posts, which gives you a lot of credit on where they are. As far as that, they have an AI app out on the Google Play Store right now, that's similar to Chat GPT. It definitely works. I've used it. Definitely works. There's a lot of great stuff that's coming from this project. A lot of great development that's coming. They have an Ethereum node. We talked about the layer 2s and them getting faster. Ethereum and it getting faster, or the layer 2s, might be in trouble. When you have an Ethereum node, you have a direct line into the Ethereum mainnet, which that's a big deal. It's definitely a big deal. Definitely will increase speed. Definitely will increase, optimize any gas fees or anything like that. So having a node sitting on the Ethereum mainnet is huge. It's a big deal. And if that one gets overwhelmed, they got a couple more in the hopper waiting. So I don't think you got to worry about any downtime. It's been operating in the high 90%. So I'm impressed. I'm impressed with what they have going on. I'm impressed with their price action. We brought you this token, guys, right around the 6 cent area is where we first started talking about Neroni. It's sitting around 30 cents right now. We started talking about this around 6 cents. So, pretty big push up. You either licking the licking the wicks on those candles. Oh, Selmo, man, yeah, you could be licking the wicks on them candles. It seems like I hear boys, man. Nah, man, ain't no boys and man. Look, man, it's been a great ride, brother. It's been a great ride, man. It's been a great ride over there. You know what? Every once in a while, the ride comes to an end, and you gotta be cool with that too. I'm good with it. I got no hard feelings, baby. None. It's all, they got to do what they got to do, right? Neroni's going to take over. Neroni has huge upside, huge potential. The more and more I learn about this project, the more and more potential I see coming. It's just, there's a huge upside here, a huge upside here. So let me run through these for a minute. We brought you Stewie, $37 million market cap, sitting at about $1.4 million market cap, right? We bought that to you at about 37,000. Jasmine, we were talking about Jasmine when Jasmine was 202 area. It's up to 2035 area. We were talking about Bone way back here in the 35-cent area. It went up to like $1.50, came back down, sitting around 80 something cents right now. We brought you MMAI at pre-sale, which was like 3031, and we brought you Neroni right around 6 cents. So I think that we've brought you guys some pretty good, damn good projects to make some damn good money on over the past 12 months. So I think we're doing pretty good here. I will tell you guys, I do have a plan for memberships, but I'm not ready to roll that out yet. But I have a plan. And this plan is going to be something special. That's all I can say. My memberships will have utility, and we will. It'll be special. That's all I can say. It'll be different, and it'll be one of them things that you can volunteer to participate in or not volunteer to participate in. Have a great day, GG family. Let me see you all in the next one. Thank you, Mr. P, for dropping by, brother. I appreciate you all the time, man. Everybody go give Mr. P a follow too, man. He puts out so many good memes, man. Has me cracking up half of the day. Go follow him on the X. So yeah, I'll come out with some memberships. They're going to be I'm not sure when. Probably won't be till early next year, but they're going to have a possibility of having a massive utility with a massive utility. Possible massive utility. I'll put it to you like that. Working on something right now. That's going to be could be special, man. Take care, everybody. Ken, you too, brother. We're getting ready to get out of here. Sorry, I meant to Ken. Care. It's all right, man. Ken, take care. We're getting ready to get out of here in a second. But yeah, so early next year, I'll be dropping some memberships. I think I'm going to have like I said, I think it's going to be a great utility. I think, I think it's going to be really good and a really great opportunity for some people. No, I'm not launching a project. So don't ask. No, I'm not launching a project. But I think, I've always been about giving back. And I've always been about giving back to the people that help support me. I've always been about that, and that membership will all be about that whole thing right there. It'll be about giving back, and Mr. P's Twitter handle is Mr. P. It's Mr. P Salvage Dog. Salvage Dog Ken. I'll probably retweet something from him today, so you'll see him. You'll see him on my Twitter. You're going to include the donut? Maybe Selmo. Maybe. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. You too, Ken. Have a great weekend, man. Go enjoy it, man. Go enjoy the weekend, man. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. But like I said, guys, my streaming schedule next week, I don't know. It may be a little all over the place. I may come at you guys at this time in the morning. I may schedule something for later on in the afternoon. It really just depends on when my setup's going to be. I will have something. There it is. Salty Dogs. Mr. P, he didn't just bail out on us. He was here. He put it in there. There you go, Ken. That's his Twitter handle. Everybody go give Mr. P a follow, man. He puts out some crazy memes, man. Has me cracking up a lot, man. They're funny as hell, man. And when he gets into some meme wars with some people, man, they go at each other, man, and it's hilarious. But I just sit back and watch and and I just laugh, man. But yeah, it's funny. It's funny sometimes. But yeah, so stay tuned, guys. You guys know I hate to be off schedule, but sometimes work makes me get off a schedule. And you got to make that dough. You got to make them dollars. So if you got to get off schedule a little bit, you just got to get off schedule. So we will definitely be streaming. I just don't know what time. Now I'm gone. All right, man. Have a good one. So with that, guys, I will get at you guys on Monday. Not sure what time. It won't be earlier. If anything, it'll be the same time or later. But I will get at you guys on Monday. So with that, man, have a great weekend. Remember the stuff that we talked about today. We have a government shutdown coming, guys. It's going to affect the markets negatively. That government shutdown's coming on Saturday. So don't get caught in any traps between now and Saturday. That it's coming on Saturday. And if they shut down a government, the markets aren't going to rally off of that, guys. So you got to know about these things to know that the market's not going to rally from a government shutdown. It's just not going to do it. Hey DJ, what's your prediction? What's your prediction about XRP and the party? I think they're going to announce that they're going to apply for an IPO. Didn't I have some XRP news up here? Hold up. Did I miss a story? Okay, yeah, right here. Well, you guys, I'll leave you guys with this. Ripple pulls back from its Fortress acquisition, guys. 20 days after announcement. This was a huge announcement, and Ripple pulled back. Obviously, the deal wasn't favorable to Ripple, so they got themselves out of the deal. It's business. It happens. It happens to businesses a lot. These things happen, and it is what it is. It was a great partnership. It was a great takeover, but obviously it didn't work out. As they got closer and closer to finalizing the deal, something happened there, so this deal is now off the table for now. That's not to say that Ripple and Fortress won't come back together and work their disagreements out or whatever needs to be worked out. But right now, this deal is not going to happen. So be aware of that. It was a big announcement. It was a big move for Ripple. But something happened, and it's all right. Later, everyone. Stay safe. Yeah, stay safe this weekend. Whatever you do there, don't get rugged. Yes. So I'm gonna leave you guys with my words, and just understand that this market's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's interesting. Because one of Fortress's biggest customers hated Ripple. Yeah, I know. So I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened here, Big Watch, but these things happen. They happen in business, right? Like these things just happen. You get close to closing a deal and the writing's not right, or it doesn't look right to one person or the other, and you got to back out. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect your business. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect your brand. And these things happen, man. They happen. They happen all the time in business, man. So, just know that this deal's off the table. This was a big deal for XRP, and it's off the table. And life moves on, right? The world doesn't stop because somebody has a bad business deal, but you got to be aware of that too. So, with that, guys, have a great weekend. Like I said, I'll get at you guys Monday. Just don't know what time yet. Be safe. Don't get caught in this trap. No, a government shutdown's never good for the markets. It never makes the markets pump. It only makes them dump or stay the same. And with that, guys, the most important thing you guys can do for yourselves is just don't get rugged, man. You can come back from a bad investment. You can come back from losing some money. You can come back from all that, man. But the one thing that'll never happen in a project that Ruggs, you'll never get any money back. Just don't get rugged, man. All right. So with that, I'll talk to you guys on Monday. I'm out.